Let's suppose that Sea-Doo pays $4,500 with a 22% trade discount for their unit. If overhead expenses are 19% of the regular selling price and profit is 15% of the usual selling price, what's the maximum rate of markdown that they can offer and still break even on their product? And secondly, what's the profit or loss per unit if they clear out their remaining stock at 20% off? Let's begin by determining our cost price. And our cost price is going to be given by our list price of $4,500 minus our 22% trade discount. So the cost to us is $3,510. Next, we have some information about our markup. And remember that our markup is composed of overhead expenses and profit. We know that overhead expenses are 19% of the regular selling price, or 0.19 times S, and we know that profit is 15% of the selling price, or 0.15 times S. Now, I don't know exactly what the selling price is, so we're going to move into the formula S is equal to C plus M, cost plus markup. Now, S should be equal to our 3,510 plus this expression that we have for the markup, 0.19s plus 0.15s. And our goal here is going to be just to kind of combine our like terms. So we actually have three like terms. Let's go ahead and add the two like terms we have on the right-hand side. 0.19 plus 0.15 is 0.34s. And then we're going to bring that 0.34 over to the left-hand side by performing a subtraction. 1 minus 0.34 is 0.66. So to obtain the selling price, let's take 3,510 and divide by 0.66. This gives a selling price of $5,318.18. So let's come back now and answer the first question. What's the maximum rate of markdown the store can offer and still break even? From the store's perspective, we need to make sure that we account for both the cost price of our model unit as well as our overhead expenses. Our cost price is $3,510, and our overhead expenses are 19% of the selling price. So let's go ahead and substitute in our selling price of $53.18, and we get that the cost price plus the expenses comes out to $4,520.45. So this is the lowest price that we could put these model units on sale for and still be able to cover some of the costs and expenses that we need to pay for. So let's consider this as the reduced selling price. And let's try to connect these two values together using the following formula. This is going to allow us to determine the maximal rate of markdown we can offer. So substituting in our 4,520.45 and our 5,318.18, we want to solve for ROMD. Let's begin by dividing both sides by 5,318.18. That's going to allow us to drop those brackets over on the right-hand side. And then we're going to switch some of these terms around. So let's move our ROMD over to the left by adding this. We're going to leave this one the same, and then we're going to subtract our large fraction. Performing the indicated subtraction and division, we get a rate of markdown of 0.15, which means the maximal markdown that we can offer is 15%. So that should take care of question number 1. Now what we want to do is come back and answer the second question. What is the profit or loss per unit if we decide to clear out our stock at 20% off? Now, since we know the maximal amount of markdown that we can offer to break even is 15%, this indicates to me that if we try to give a 20% off markdown, we're probably going to be selling these units at a loss. So in part 2, let's again utilize the following formula. We're going to take our selling price of $5,318.18 and apply that 20% markdown. This means that the reduced selling price now comes out to $4,254.54. So recall that our costs plus our expenses were $4,520.45. This means that the amount of profits that we should expect to see are going to be the reduced selling price minus our costs plus expenses. Now our reduced selling price is $4,254.54, and our costs and expenses are $4,520.45. Performing this subtraction, we see that we are selling each unit at a loss of $265.91.